Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in Eden Crafters again. So, what have we done since last time? I've thrown a couple more tier 2 warehouses up and around, which is having quite a nice effect. They're actually a little bit cumulative in the upgrade, because these say that when you upgrade them it increases the increases the stack size or maximum stack by 10 up to 50. So the more tier 2 warehouses you put, the larger the stacks become. So now if we go into here, we now have all of our stacks all stack up to 50. So that's brilliant. So I'm hoping if we get to if there is a tier 3 warehouse, that will go up even further. But that means we've got larger stacks in there, so stacks of what's in our inventory looks even better. So that's great. Now, I've also as well over on the map, if I go over this way, where my other warehouse is over here, I've pulled in a gold deposit, which I think we may have been looking at the last episode, but I've also pulled in a copper deposit to go with a quartz deposit to be able to go into an assembler, and that is what is making us silica and copper plates, and is starting to give us the ability that we have a ton of these to be made. So we're actually making circuit boards and they're going into a warehouse. So if I find something with circuit boards, we can have a look at how much are where's the thing with circuit boards in it? Hold on. Oh, it's got a circuit board on it these days. There you are. There we go. So we've got currently 207, 208 in stock. So we are creating a nice, good stock of circuit boards. We've got our cables going into stock, so we'll be able to create things like, rotors and filters. Because we've got the sulfur ore as well. If you remember, I had those two small miners. I've thrown another tier 2 warehouse in near to where that deposit was. So there's now a conveyor system going into there. So it means we've got a ton of those going in. So aside from the gold wiring, which needs rubber, which we may well look at once we've sorted out some of that temperature issue, we may well be able to start sorting out a tree greenhouse, buy a gold deposit, and then have those going into an assembler and assemble some gold wiring and throw that in a warehouse. But one of the items I did want to look at building, because it does talk about being used for some unlocks, is our mate the material analyzer. So it says analyze materials to discover new crafting recipes and machines you may need. So crikey, that's a big old beastie, isn't it? Right, so how's that meant to look? Is it meant to go in that way around? Let's try and put somewhere for it. Where shall I put it? By that area there? Why not indeed? Right, good. There we go. So material analyzer. I need sulfur. Analyzing sulfur ore. Nice. Looks like I'll actually pull it from my warehouse as well. That's really good. We've got a new recipe. Battery. High capacity O2 tank. Oh yeah. Steamroller. Oh wow. Wheel. Nice. I think we've already invented the wheel, mate, but thank you very much indeed for playing. And what we've got there, we need carbon-based materials. We need graphene and coal. Ooh. Ooh. Right, so we need to find graphene. Now, we've got some graphene. I believe it's in here somewhere, but we've only got 4 bits of it, so I'm going to have to go and do some more stuff. But that gives us some other recipes. So we've got wheels, ceramic components. Oh, we used to make that, but we've got high capacity O2 tanks. So I need 2 of those normal ones. Let's get 2 of those made. And then we can make one of them. That'll be a plus 200 to our oxygen. So let us go into here, where that is plus 70. So if you take that away, that's down to 100. Put that in, that takes us up to 300. Lovely. I mean, we may well take out the other battery here, or the other standard battery, and maybe put in a second oxygen tank just to give us, say, 500 oxygen. Maybe we'll be able to last a little bit longer. Let's get another one of you. If these stack, that might be really handy. Because the other ones did seem to stack on the batteries, so let's try that, see if they stack up okay. So that should take us up to 500. Oh, that looks epic. So we'll be able to survive out and about for a lot longer. So that's going to need to find us some graphene and some coal. Or all the alternative recipe is 30 coal. Okay, so we don't need to find both, it's one or the other. Now, coal apparently, I imagine, would be from burning organic material like trees. I mean, can we cut these trees down? I mean, I don't know. Do I want to cut trees down? The whole point of terraforming is you want to make it look nicer. But I mean, do I cut stuff down? Do I have an axe? Don't even know. Can I cut this down? Tree, oak 1, growth 100%. What do I... Oh, you can. Oh, interesting. And that'll get me some wood and a bunch of organic and sulfuric acid. What do I do with that then? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Even better. Look at this. 20% oxygen locally. Nice. Okay, so wood. What can I do with that? What can I put that in? So I can cut some trees down. I've got a birch tree, an acacia tree, got oak, another acacia. Nice. What about this stuff? No, it doesn't tell me what that is. Okay. Cool. Do I want to do that though? Well, I haven't found massive graphene sources yet. I don't think I've unlocked the graphene large deposits. So we found some graphene, but they were in quite a way away, so that might be something we look at maybe doing. Okay, so what can I do with that? Can I do something with it in here? No, so I can't just create coal here. It doesn't let me create coal in there either. So how would I turn wood into coal? So I imagine I would need possibly a forge. Converts wood into coal, quartz into silica, and rock into cement. So I'm guessing that would have to have a locker system, or one of those storage crates, containers. We put the wood into there, belt out into the forge, out the other side, and possibly into a warehouse, or just possibly into another box just for us to go and collect stuff the other side. So I'd need to cut a lot of trees down to get 30 out of that. Just seems like a bit of a waste, if I'm honest. Don't know. I mean, how long does it take for the trees to come back? And does cutting the trees down affect the amount of oxygen I'm getting created in the area? Are they purely decorative or are they functional? Don't know. That's something to take into account and bear in mind as part of that discussion. But well, I'll think about that. So, what else can we do while we're here? What else have we unlocked that we could possibly look at throwing in? We've got this geoscanner. Scanner that uses a sample to find large ore deposits planet-wide with low accuracy. Alright, well if I put one of you over here somewhere. Put you by the other scanner that I had. Where did I put you? You were up there. If I throw you up here. Right, now I think I have to put in... Oh no, I can look for rubies. Oh, quartz. Right, so it needs stuff that's going to be in my inventory. So if we look for scanning for osmium. Does that tell me this is where all the stuff is? Interesting. Alright, so if we change it to sulfur. Because that looked pretty... Yeah, it's pretty generic. It's not really showing us anywhere. Now, I mean, it's showing us where some are. I get that, but that pretty much tells us we've got some everywhere. Doesn't really narrow it down for me. What about... I haven't got any ruby on me. What if I go and grab some graphene? Try throwing a graphene in and see what that does. I don't know if I've unlocked... I could do the ruby as well, couldn't I? I don't think I've unlocked the large deposits for them yet. So this may come back with absolutely sweet FA, but be worth taking a quick look. Let's not get twatted in the head by the scanner as it goes round. Right, so if I do look for a ruby. Scanning for a ruby. Case. Oh, fine. So it's giving me a bit of an idea. So it's in a really, really bloody hot area where we can't get to. Ooh. It thinks I might have some rubies around here, but I don't think I've unlocked the deposits from showing up. Alright, what about graphene? Where am I going to find this sort of stuff? Alright, well, I'm going to have graphene around this area somewhere, but again, I've not unlocked the main base unit of it yet. Alright, well, that's not great, but see, that's where all our gold is. Around there, and around there, around there. Okay, so at least we know this area won't have any gold in. Okay. Cobalt we've found some of. Osmium I don't really need at this moment in time. Diamond. Provide a material sample to reveal the general location of a large ore department. Yeah, deposit. Yeah. Okay. Interesting, but I mean, it's good for giving us kind of ballpark of where stuff is, but I'd have preferred to actually be able to see all the deposits on the map. Maybe that's what they mean by, you know, low accuracy, is that it just says it's vaguely here. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Cool. Alright, so let's sort this lot through. Anything else I need to do while I'm here? So it looks like you have to unlock each one. Oh, what's that telling me? It's got 70-odd%. Oh, that's complaining about power. I've got tons of power. Why would you be complaining? Or unless it's night time and all my solar panels have gone offline. Okay, it might be night time. It is night time. There you go. That explains it. Yeah. Total in network 395 megawatts. So the solar panels have all gone off. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I could probably go and find an area around to go and put a load of wind turbines down. But yes, there's my beacon, by the way. Don't know if anyone had seen it, but there we go. That's out the front here. Put it by this corner so it'd be easy to find. Fine. So we know that's done now. What else can I build that I don't have? Ah, battery. Buffers electrical energy, stores extra production, and returns it in the event of high consumption. Brilliant. We were talking about that earlier. So we need 10 battery cells. So battery cells require Oh, look at that. Cobalt and sulfur. We've got all that sitting in our warehouses. So let me go and create a bunch of these. These aren't the fastest, but I'll go and create 50. So let me pop you on pause a minute, and I'll be back with you in a couple of moments. Right then, there we go. I've created a couple of packs of our batteries. They do take a little bit of time to produce that many, but that should mean we should be able to go out and drop in a bunch of these batteries at 10 battery cells each. So it'll buffer 100 megawatts. So let's go take a run outside. As we've got some daylight now, which is great. Let's drop a couple of these up here, near where all our solar panels are. Drop one of you down in there. Drop another one in between those. So at least that way then we're getting a certain amount of coverage for night time. There we go. One more over this side. I don't want to get too much further because I'm going to start getting into the hot area. Right, there we go. Great. It's all good. We've got our snaky pipe going up towards where the... you see I'm already getting damage from the heat already. So let's quickly eat a food box because they're 50 each. Bloody lovely. Right. So what else? Let's go inside so I not get myself running out of oxygen. So what else can I build? They've got a vertical conveyor, transports items vertically between different levels of your factory. Okay, we haven't really started doing kind of factories yet. Maybe that, because I know we did unlock our ground foundations or platforms, which for now we needed the basalt concrete for. We've got 5x5 or a 6x6. So potentially, what we can do is we can potentially put a bunch of these platforms down and then just start having conveyors running our raw materials up to a platformed off area, maybe at the top of a hill or something. Or, you know, we've got some areas where there's cliffs around. We could potentially put stuff going up to the top and then have stuff being made out and we turn this into far more of a factory game. It's a possibility. We haven't really looked at doing that yet on there. We've got roof fences you place outside on the roof of a living compartment. So, okay, so that looks like we could create ourselves like a little seating area because we've got exterior stairs, so we could potentially go upstairs and have ourselves somewhere we could possibly sit out and enjoy the sunrise. Now we've got a steamroller as well. A terraforming vehicle is used to flatten or smooth the ground. So that will need 4 wheels and 4 hydraulic pistons. Otherwise we've got the rest of it pretty much ready to go. So we need wheels and hydraulic pistons. So I want to get the terraforming vehicle done. So you need ceramic components and we need hydraulic pistons. How many did I need? How many hydraulic pistons did I need? Alright, yeah, there you are. 4. Okay, we can do that easily enough. Right, there we go. So, what are ceramic components? How the heck do we make them? Is there a crafting guide? Ceramic components. What do we use to make them? Have we unlocked them yet? There we go. Ceramic components made from silica in a refiner. Okay, So, I know where we've got some silica coming in. We can grab out a splitter on that and throw it into a refiner. Let's go take a look, see if we can get some of that done, and we can get our next next vehicle together. So we can terraform some of this area. There was silica. Silica into a refiner. Right, silica, here you go. Now we've got some pipe work here. Can I add in a pipe splitter? Oh, I can. It will fit in. Lovely, okay. Good, so I can potentially break you silica somewhere in here. Perfect, thank you. And we'll throw a splitter into here. Right, where are you? Pop you there. Oh, are you gonna work? No, you're a bit further over. Let me try that again. See if I can at least get you relatively close to where I need you to be. So, and you can go from there into there. And then, alright, I need to delete part of this. Thank you. You'll go out to there. Right, Cobalt, thank you. And you need to come out to a refinery. So I'm going to need you to come in there. Gonna have some conveyor spaghetti here. I can see. Ooh, no, that's too close. That's going to be very bad conveyor spaghetti. Because you're gonna cut into that one. All right. Well, we'll have to make do. I don't really want to have conveyors jumping over each other, but I don't think I'm going to get too much choice on this matter. So I want to turn you into ceramic components. No. Oh, crapola, crap. No. Stop. It's not ready. Right, I didn't need that there because it's on the wrong side. Because you are... Oh, which one are you? You're the one that's going all the way up here as just quartz. Right, so... Okay. That can work. I've got the pipe work there. I've got a cobalt deposit there. If I run a pipe over here, over the top of these two belts, I can have some grounds. I can do some. Yeah, I can make it work. Because you're going to need to come out of here, come around this way to there. Then you need to go into a. It's the forge, isn't it, for this one, or is it? I think it's a forge for you, isn't it? Not too close. Trying to not restrict myself from other ore deposits around. Yes, silica, there we go. Good, right. So you can work into there. And then we'll have our refiner over here. I know it's a bit of a faff, all of this, but I want to try and get this lot working. You're over there. I want to try and leave that basalt deposit available as well. Right, can you come up over this way? You're going, oh, you're cutting through a little bit. Oh, okay, well, I was hoping not to, but I can always tidy that up off camera another time. At the moment, I just want to do a proof of concept at this point. Right, let's turn you that way. You're going to come that way, that'll be great. And then, can I get you to go underneath? If I can get you to go underneath, that'd be really cool. Come on. Come on, stay underground. Yes! Good, so at least I've got the pipe to not clip. That's cool. Right, so you're creating 37%. Not enough water. Alright. So where's my water pump? I'm going to start getting too hot soon. Let me stay over this side. Let me top my oxygen up as well. How are you doing? 75% pure. I like how the pipe is clipping underground. That's kind of cool. I like that. Nice. I like that. That works. Right, let's get another water pump over here. Come on, before it complains it's too hot. Oh, or has it cooled down a bit because I've... Yeah, there we go. High temperature. Oh, it's added a bit of rock underneath it. Oh, that's cool. Right, which way are we going? You're going to come around here. And you join into the network. Go on, join in. Okay, cool. So that's 74% of our 200 litre demand done. Now, is that going to be enough to get us going over wherever the heck we put it? Over here. Is that going to be enough? Still not enough. Damn you. Oh, there we go. I hadn't selected the recipe. My mistake. Cool. So we can grab out the conveyor belt coming out round the middle here. We'll come over this way. I had the idea of making this all look nice and clean. Yeah, that lasted all of about 10 minutes, didn't it? Typical factory game. You try and make it all look nice and then conveyor belt spaghetti appears before you even realise it. Right, can I now get up there without it clipping through the stairs? Yes, I can. Oh, no I can't. Damn it. You curled up just too high. Try that again. Alright, you're going to clip through the body there. Okay. That seems to be a bit of a pain. I mean, I could go and get those conveyor supports and I could go and redo it all and force supports in along the way, but, you know, that's for going for style points. I'm just trying to get everything unlocked just so we can move the story forward Or at least move the game forward anyway. Here we go. Here comes our ceramic components. Sweet. So that means we'll be able to go and start making our steamroller. Used to flatten or smooth the ground efficiently. So I will take the view that I will probably go and flatten out the ground around that area, this open area here, and potentially along the path road that we're working on. So we'll give that a try. We'll see what the flattening the ground looks like, because that could be an interesting mechanic of just flattening the ground out, and then we could potentially look at tidying up the conveyor belts at some point. I think that'll probably be late game, is tidying up the conveyors. At the moment I'm happy enough with the spaghetti. I don't want to necessarily have too much spaghetti, but you know, it is what it is. Right, let's make sure I've got you in my bag. Didn't I build some wheels? Oh no, the wheels need the ceramic components. There we go. Right, there we go. So that should be. Hey, we can build our steamroller. Right. And let me go build it on this side. Gotta go and... I know what I do. I'll probably need a vehicle battery as well, won't I? Let me go grab a couple of batteries. Alright, we'll take one for now because I'm low on... Actually no, I'll grab two because they do usually have three in the ship earlier, so... But I've got a lot of conveyors and everything on this side, so I'm going to try and build it over the other side where I don't have any conveyor belts, because I don't want to steamroller over my conveyors that I've had. Right, let's drop. Oh, you're smaller than I thought. Okay. Right, tab to open inventory. There we go. See, 3 slots available now. How do we recharge this beastie? E to use my steamroller. So we press the left mouse button to flatten. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, wow, that's cool. Alright, let's go over by our machines. Let's see what happens. See how this runs. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's dropped everything down. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice. Oh, that's really nice. So we can really make ourselves some wider area for our building our little factories and things. Sweet. Oh, it destroys the large rock deposits as well. Oh, that's really quite funky. So I'm not going to use that one, so if we just go up to that, boom. Completely destroys it. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so if we go and take that along. Alright, let's run it along this way. Because we might want to have ourselves like a roadway coming along here just to match between our different areas that we have. I mean, it's nice we can do this at speed as well. It's destroying the resources as well, so something to be aware of. I'm not too worried about those resources because they're mostly like iron and copper and stuff. Wow, that's really cool. Seems to be going all over the shop on height-wise. Nice. Alright, well, let's keep going into this area here. What does it do with our conveyors that we had? Okay, nothing. Sweet. Nice. Alright, well that's a good idea of what that roller seems to do. That'd be great, because we can also as well put in... I don't know why it's called a steamroller. I mean, that's a colloquial name nowadays, because it's not being run on steam. So this is just our road. Oh. Okay. So that will just create... Oh, that's sweet. Which gives us a flat road to drive along, or run along. Okay, cool. Alright, well that's that's interesting. We can use that to... See, and that'd be what I'd look at doing, is running a road all the way along here to be able to give us a smooth pathway. Because jumping up and down and going through everything, it does slow you down. Alright, so let's put this... Are you gonna drop down, or are you good? Yep. I think it's if you find the lowest point and then work from there, you can cut yourself a very nice little road all the way through and have it at one set level. That'd be cool. It doesn't affect the grass you've already put in place, but it does give you a nice smooth area for us to work from. That's cool. I kind of like that. I'm not going to get too close to these in here because I don't know what it'll do to my... I know it will kill some of the other deposits, but I don't know what it'll do with the large deposits that are there. Alright, well we'll jump out of there. We'll grab the batteries out so we can throw those in the spaceship and charge those. Now, interesting. Will it charge... Does the spaceship charge batteries that are in the inventory, or just ones that are in the power unit? Let us find out. No, inventory. That's what I want. Cool, so I'll put you in there. Do you charge? Nope. So I'll take you out and put you there. You're charging. And take you out and put you there. You're charging as well. Alright, we'll keep a couple of spares on us. They can stay in there, and then we can take those out and put them in the steamroller the next time we need it. Cool. Now, is there a battery charging station for in here as well? Nope. Right. Is there anything else we need to unlock today, or are we just going to be in the kind of grindy mode? There'll be data centers. That's what we need for reinforced. Now the problem is we can't really get to the reinforced until we've got our steel alloy done. I don't know what we're going to get for our steel alloy, so we may have to come back to that in a bit. But I'm going to have to go and look around for some graphene. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a couple more of these area fertilizers out. We've got plenty of the relevant items. I'll probably build some more filters because they're taking 10 each. So I'll build some more filters, and I will then, as we've cleared out and purified a fair chunk of the water that's around us, before the next video I'll go and put a bunch more area fertilizers all along that pathway that we were just flattening and clearing out, and I'll probably throw some road down as well. So that'll be my kind of plan for that area, is sort of run that along there, and then we can see how that all plays out. Yeah, see what happens when we get a load more wood. Because I think, realistically, looking at that material analyzer, it's probably going to be more advantageous for us to do the 30 coal than the massive amount of like trying to find the graphene. But we'll have a think about it and how best to do it. But I think that'll probably be the next option for us. We'll probably be using the alternate recipe. Alternate recipes sometimes are easier than the main recipe. So yeah, all right. Well, I will get that done. I'll probably look at getting to that area completely flattened and smoothed out. I'll get some roadway down, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you very much indeed for joining me on this one, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode of Eden Crafters. You take care now. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time. Alrighty, bye bye.